It's helped me with direction. It gave me a focus in the sense of what I was taking in all aspects.
Oleksandr Uysk.
Welcome back to Boxing Insane. Oleksandr Uysk, Anthony Joshua. The monsters of heavy boxing, destroying other giants in furious battles. So today, let's take a look at some of the fights where these two fighters ravaged other famous boxers.
It's a horrendous caught out to be Carlos.
But before we jump into the video, remember, like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss out on any updates from Boxing Insane. We start with Oleksandr Uysk and Uysk versus Derek Chisora, October 2020. The brilliant Ukrainian Oleksandr Uysk uses his superior footwork and stamina to wear down Derek Chisora and win a unanimous decision victory at Wembley Arena. It was a classic matchup as the slick southpaw Uysk shows beautiful footwork and speed to avoid most of Chisora's winging right hands while landing counter at will. The seventh round, and Chisora is clearly staggered by a powerful flurry from Uysk. Del Boy had become worn and exhausted later in the fight, and the decisive victory belonged to Uysk after 12 rounds. Oleksandr Uysk and Marco Huck, September 2017.
Who resides here in Berlin. But again, he sees it.
Uysk pounded Marco Huck and stopped him at 212 in the 10th round at Max Schmeling Hall, Berlin, Germany. Uysk landed at will from the opening bell with power shots from all angles. Huck threw one punch at a time, but it wasn't enough for Uysk. The Ukrainian answered with continuous punches and dealt great damage. He lowered his massive arm to the head and torso, stunning his opponent.
Such proud defiance in
After Uysk's combinations, there's little to no response from Huck until referee Robert Bird stops the fight in the 10th round. Oleksandr Uysk and Tony Bellew, November 2018. Oleksandr Uysk retains his cruiserweight championships with a devastating knockout of Tony Bellew at Manchester Arena. The opening rounds were a firefight with waves of attacks from both sides. They were hit and fired off counterattacks that spurred and enthralled the crowd. Uysk danced around like a teenager for every second of the fight. The Ukrainian overpowered Bellew and forced him back into the ropes several times. The end comes courtesy of a scintillating two-punch combination punctuated by a big straight left hand, sending Bellew crashing to the canvas with a bloody face in the 8th round. Oleksandr Uysk and Anthony Joshua, September 2021. Uysk improves to a 19th consecutive win, while Joshua tastes defeat in front of a home crowd of 68,000 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. With good technique and skillful feet, Usyk could stay away from the big Joshua power shots and jump in with double jabs. The Ukrainian dominated most of the fight, rocking Joshua in the 3rd and 11th round with devastating punches.
Joshua there. Good right hand though from Joshua.
It's the 12th round, and Usyk ends the battle with a barrage of power shots that sent Joshua to the ropes on unsteady legs.
Sweet science. The art of painting, the lateral movement, changing angle.
Now let's move to Anthony Joshua. It's Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr., December 2019.
The pride of Mexico loves.
This was a rematch between Joshua and Ruiz, and it took place in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia. On the night, Joshua boxed a disciplined fight, keeping Ruiz at a distance with his jab and using lateral movement to defend. AJ starts well, landing a sharp right hand that cut Ruiz to the left of his eye.
It's nice to see that. Always want to get the last.
The Mexican has some success when he stuns Joshua to the head and body, but Joshua remained firmly in control of the action. And he's winner via a unanimous decision to reclaim the unified heavyweight title.
A couple of those jabs come in from there.
Anthony Joshua versus Oleksandr Povetkin, September 2018. Anthony Joshua retained the heavyweight titles in a fight against Oleksandr Povetkin at Wembley Stadium. Opening rounds with more of a feeling out, with Joshua utilizing jabs. AJ cuts Povetkin with a right and used the jab more effectively. Then the British boxer continues to get fits with the left hook uppercut combination. It's getting to the point that Joshua needs to think about stopping the Russian by devastating jabs and shots to the head and body.
I'm going to answer that. Yes, Povetkin now on his heels.
After round 7, it's knockout time. Joshua dropped Povetkin with a vicious right hand to seal the pulverizing TKO victory at 159 into the 7th. Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko, April 2017. Joshua again winning by TKO in a high-drama contest against Vladimir Klitschko. In the first 4 rounds, both fighters were fighting close to the vest and cautious. Then Joshua throws a barrage of wild punches, getting enraged and counterattacking with rabbit punches. AJ then put together a few small, powerful combinations to exhaust his opponent. Moments later, he tried to end the fight by swinging for the bleachers with a few right hooks and managed to back Klitschko into the ropes, where he again sent a barrage of punches with no reply. The referee then concluded that Klitschko had taken enough and stopped the fight. Joshua and Carlos Takam on October 2017. Joshua claims a 10th round stoppage win over Carlos Takam after a brutal battle in front of 75,000 fans at Principality Stadium.
It's a horrendous caught out, to be fair to Carlos Takam.
Joshua increases his punches and more body shots, causing his opponent to be unable to counterattack in the opening rounds.
Goes back to his corner.
Then Takam receives a cut above the right eye from AJ's consecutive wild hooks in the 4th round, and in the final moments, Joshua lands a solid counter left hook, which causes him to stumble and touch the canvas with his right glove.
They were hurtful punches from Joshua. Stubborn, brave.
It's round 10, and Joshua lands several unanswered punches on Takam, prompting the referee to wave off the fight.
Phil Edwards, very experienced referee, having a look at these damages.
And that's our compilation of the times that Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Uysk have destroyed other famous fighters. Have we missed any of the awesome fights that need to be on the list? And who else do you want to see more often? Please leave your comments below and let us know. And be sure and like and subscribe, and never miss one opportunity to see us on Boxing Insane.
The 49th for Anthony Joshua.